It's been 2 years since Mark Consuelos took over co-hosting duties on Live with Kelly and Mark, but the role wasn't one he was initially interested in taking on. Kelly Ripa opened up about working with her husband on the Thursday, July 31st episode of Kylie Kelce's Not Gonna Lie podcast, recalling how she and Consuelos first started working together 30 years ago on the soap opera All My Children. "We were used to working together, and over the years, we had worked together a lot. And Mark, I think by the time he took over co-hosting permanently, had co-hosted with me at least 100 times, Ripa noted. He was always filling in the last minute. COVID year, he was constantly filling in like he was just always there. So he made sense to take over. We just had to make it make sense for him." According to Ripa, Consuelos was not really on board with becoming her former co-host Ryan Seacrest's replacement at first. He's like, "No, it's fun to do it once in a while, because it's only once in a while. But then I sort of said, it's so great. It's so much easier than doing a soap. It's such a finite amount of time, and you can still go off and have a full life," she said. "And so I think that has made it really easy." Ripa went on to reveal that after their weekday morning live tapings, they don't see each other again until dinner. She explained, "We need some separation. We need some mystery between us. I don't know where he goes or what he does. I have no idea. And he doesn't even know I'm doing this interview." Consuelos joined Live as Ripa's permanent co-host in April 2023, after which the show's name changed to Live with Kelly and Mark. "The best thing about hosting a talk show together is people are like, 'You guys, what happens? Aren't you worried about if you have an argument, and then you have to go on the air?' Ripa said before joking. And I'm like, we have arguments on the air. And it's great to have an argument on the air because your audience becomes your counselors, and they will let you know who is wrong and who is right. Spoiler alert, I'm usually right." Where is Mark Consuelos on Live with Kelly and Mark? Why Jerry O'Connell is filling in. Kylie went on to ask the TV personality if she had any advice to give for the next time she and her husband, retired NFL star Jason Kels, work together. "I treat him with the reverence and yet the irreverence of, almost like a newborn baby," Ripa shared. "I understand that you need things a certain way because without the consistency and the continuity of doing whatever it is that certain way, it makes him nervous or it makes him nervous on edge. So if I can avoid that, I try to avoid anything that might make him nervous or upset." Though Consuelos appeared on the show's Monday, July 28th episode, he has been absent the rest of the week while in Los Angeles filming a TV show. Celebrities such as Jerry O'Connell, David Muir, and Carson Kressley have stepped in to co-host alongside Ripa. Hey, Live fanatics and celebrity scoop seekers. Ever wondered what it would be like to work side by side with your spouse every single day, under the bright lights of national television? Sounds like a dream, right? Or maybe a little bit of a nightmare. Well, for Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, that dream became a reality, but it wasn't without its initial hesitations, especially from Mark. Stick around because in the next 50 minutes, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of why Mark Consuelos was surprisingly reluctant to take on the co-hosting gig with his superstar wife, Kelly Ripa, on Live. You won't believe the candid reasons he revealed. Welcome back. Today, we're unpacking a story that captivated fans of one of daytime television's most beloved shows. For years, the question lingered, who would permanently fill the co-host chair alongside the effervescent Kelly Ripa? After various guest hosts, the announcement came that her very own husband, the charming Mark Consuelos, would be taking the plunge. But what many didn't realize was that this decision wasn't an immediate yes from Mark. In fact, he had some serious reservations. Let's rewind a bit. Live has a rich history, particularly with iconic male co-hosts like Regis Philbin and Michael Strahan. These were enormous shoes to fill. For Mark, an accomplished actor in his own right, stepping into that role meant facing immense public scrutiny and the inevitable comparisons. He openly admitted to feeling the weight of that legacy. Imagine trying to forge your own identity while constantly being measured against legends. That's a lot for anyone, even a seasoned performer like Mark Consuelos. Perhaps the most compelling reason for Mark's reluctance was the desire to protect his marriage with Kelly. They've built a strong, enduring relationship over decades, and they both understood the unique pressures that working together, especially on such a high-profile show, could bring. They were fiercely protective of their home life and didn't want the demands of life to bleed into their personal dynamic. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance is challenging for any couple, but when your work is public, the stakes are even higher. They had to seriously consider how this new arrangement would impact their family and their incredibly strong bond. For years, Mark's career as an actor often involved traveling for various projects. Live is a completely different beast, a daily live, unscripted show. This meant a complete shift in his professional routine. It was a commitment that required a significant adjustment, not just for him, but for their entire family. There was also the question of whether this daily talk show format would truly fulfill him creatively in the long run. It was a leap of faith into a new kind of routine, and change, even positive change, can be daunting. Of course, Kelly Ripa herself played a crucial role in this decision. She clearly saw the potential for Mark to be an incredible co-host, not just because of their natural chemistry, but because of his wit, charm, and genuine personality. It was likely a series of conversations, weighing the pros and cons, and considering the unique opportunity it presented. Ultimately, it wasn't a unilateral decision, but a joint one made with careful consideration for both their careers and their relationship. Their candid discussions about this process really highlight the authenticity of their bond. The journey for Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos to this point truly underscores the strength of their partnership. So, after all the reluctance, what ultimately made Mark say yes? It seems the undeniable chemistry, the chance to spend more time with Kelly, and the sheer joy of the live platform eventually won him over. He realized that this wasn't just a job, it was an extension of their already entertaining relationship. The opportunity to share their lives and laughter with millions of viewers daily, while admittedly daunting, also became an irresistible draw. The positive fan reaction to their guest hosting stints likely played a role too, showing them that the audience was ready and excited for this new era. This whole saga truly makes for fascinating Kelly Ripa Mark Consuelos news, doesn't it? And there you have it. The intriguing reasons behind Mark Consuelos' initial reluctance to join Kelly Ripa on Live. It's a testament to their thoughtful approach to career and family, and it makes their partnership on the show even more compelling. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights and entertainment news. Your support helps us bring you more content like this. Thanks for spending your 50 minutes with us, and we'll see you next time.